early rising is a huge problem for lots of parents, and it's not because their child is a morning bird. It's because their child's waking up at 4 or 5.
Yeah, those were the worst.
Yeah. It's very hard.
That's hard when your child wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you can't get them back to sleep. And
yes.
So some suggestions. What should?
Well, so let me tell you a little bit about the causes of early rising, right? And then you end up seeing what to do about it. So, and this is not necessarily in this order, and you don't have to have all of these that causes to have a child with early rising. So the first one is going to bed too late. I don't think that's logical. Me, go to bed late, hopefully I'd sleep in.
Yeah.
You know, but for our children, and usually under 7, 8 years of age, if you miss that window, you know, that which we all have, ours is around 10 to 11 p.m., then the body says, well, I don't see any signs of going to sleep, we better wake up. It secretes alerting hormones, makes it harder to go to sleep. You tend to wake up more during the night and then wake up too early. Again, doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, but it's true, science-wise. So you really have to get that window right at bedtime and have them getting to bed early enough. So not too late at bedtime. The third one is nap deprivation. A lot of people think, well, I'll skip the naps and then they'll sleep better at night. And then the third one is if they're awake too long from the afternoon nap to bedtime, right? So let's say you have a toddler who transitioned from 2 naps to 1, and now they're sleeping, instead of going later in the afternoon, like 11 a.m. to 1, and they used to sleep through the night, now they'll after a few weeks, they'll stop because they're going from 1 to, let's say, 7:30 bedtime. Too long a window. And the body will do that same thing, start secreting the hormones. And then the fourth one is going to bed too drowsy. So putting yourself to sleep is a learned skill. So bedtime is the easiest time to learn how to put yourself to sleep, which is why I always tell parents, if you're going to start sleep training, you start after a great day of naps, right? So they're not overtired, and at bedtime, awake, so they can master the skill. If you don't have the skill mastered at the easiest time, bedtime, you can't possibly apply that at 4 or 5 a.m. So again, that's why going to bed too drowsy, i.e. you don't have it mastered the skill. And then the fifth cause of early rising is, again, obstructive sleep apnea. That can cause early rising and also can cause delay in getting to sleep. So those are the main causes. So that means a lot of times when you see, you know, if a parent is suffering with their child getting up at, you know, 3, 4, 5 a.m., that I would look to those other things that I said, you know, does my child know how to put themselves to sleep? Are they getting good naps? Is the bedtime early enough? So many times kids are going to bed too late.